2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. Battling it out tonight, 2 offenses that tend to live and die by the 3. Shaq, do you think the league is becoming too perimeter-oriented?
Yeah, Kenny knows this. He has 2 rings, I have 4. Championship-level teams usually challenge you outside and inside. You got to keep the defense guessing, Ernie.
Well, the perimeter offenses have become a lot more sophisticated. 25 feet from the baskets, it's hard to impose your physicality against anyone on the defensive
There's
end.
nothing sophisticated about jacking up 83s in the game.
Well, you know what? It's hard to be physical when guys are not even coming near you.
For a guy who liked to shoot the 3, would you like to be playing today?
I would, not to toot my own horn.
Go ahead, toot yours.
But I'm going to toot it. I would average easily a 20-point game. How easily 20 a game. Being able to take the amount of threes that they have to take, 20 would be, I would be disappointed.
Drown him out.
I would be so disappointed if I didn't get 20 every night. It's the easiest era to play it. How can you shoot up 20 threes and call yourself a point guard? So ridiculous. Any scrub can play in this era. Kevin, anybody can play in this era.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Everyone's in their seats here at the Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Right now, the Rockets, they like to start this road trip off on a positive note. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And you know, Houston, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standing.
They got plenty of time left to get back to being the team we thought they'd be heading into the year, but they better do it quick.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Gordon is at the 2 with Green playing the 3. Clint Capella is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Harden in at the point. Now here's Thompson. Shoots over Tucker. A shot by Thompson, no good.
But one thing you love about Klay Thompson is he's just cool and calm. I mean, he stays in his his own lane. Steve Kerr says he's not low maintenance, but he's no maintenance. He plays hard at both ends. He just wants to win, and then he goes home and walks his bulldog Rocco. The Bulldogs, you can't really walk them that much. That's about it.
Harden, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And you look at Clay, not a care in the world.
Well, he's smooth, but he has a carefree attitude. It helps in the locker room. I think it also helps him as a smooth shooter. I mean, even if he misses a couple, he's not thinking about it. He just keeps shooting.
James Harden, last season's MVP, the runner-up in 2015, actually won the players' vote for MVP that season. But last season, he took home the official hardware.
Capella with the bucket.
Difficult to contain this close. I mean, at 6'10", 240 pounds, Capella is a force.
Here's Curry. And that one hits back iron. And with James Harden winning the MVP in 2018, Russell Westbrook in 2017, Kevin Durant in 2014, you think a few what-ifs right now in Oklahoma City?
A few, but more than that, Kevin. I mean, probably tough for them all to win MVP playing on one team. A good shot at a different trophy, though, maybe. The one that starts with the name of Larry.
Now here's Harden after the miss from Klay Thompson.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And Curry the bucket on the assist by Durant. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Harden against Curry. Harden outside. Shoots over Curry. Harden gets the bucket.
It's not an easy job to guard Harden. It's made even harder when it's mid-range games.
Green against Durant. And there's the pass to Thompson. Pass to Looney. 5 to shoot. Green kicks to Durant. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Gordon missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on a sprint to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harden scanning the floor. Shoots over Curry, and too long on the shot.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping.
Tipped away. Here's Gordon. They get it back. Tucker with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Inside, Green. Rebounded by Tucker.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Another miss by Houston. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that makes it a tie ball game.
He takes the hit, keeps on finishing. That's the power of Draymond Green.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Fortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
All-Star game almost here. Let's see how the West is shaping up. You look at Golden State, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, Houston, 3 games behind.
And seeing where the Warriors are, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
Yeah, Greg, already the focus has started to turn to the postseason and what they need to do to...
Warriors trail by 3. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, at the start of the summer, many expected a busy market for Capella in free agency. Eventually, though, signing a 4-year deal to remain with the Rockets. I feel like it's a great deal for Houston as Capella gives them the perfect inside presence to complement Harden and Paul.
Coach checked in for Kevon Looney. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. The Rockets also changing it up. Clark, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Rivers in for Gerald Green. And that one drops. Iguodala's got his first points in this one. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. This time they met in Houston.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Oh, yeah, we saw how deep they can go. No drop off at all. I mean, when they went to their bench, the points just kept coming.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Houston gets called for the foul.
Oh, he turns it up. And though Iguodala has become a long-range shooting threat, he still managed to struggle from the line.
And you look at Andre Iguodala, the first ever player to win a Finals MVP without starting a single game in the regular season.
That tells you something about his unselfishness and, at the same time, his under-the-radar impact on winning. His willingness to accept that six-man role right from the beginning, I really feel helped set the tone in that Warriors locker room.
The offensive rebound, count that one, and that's 12 points for James Harden.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Iguodala outside. He kicks to Durant. Over Gordon. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Rockets leading by 3. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Golden State. McKinney's checked in, and Quinn Cook subbed in for Sean Livingston. Harden's shot is off.
Low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Now, here's Green after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Cook, good.
You can't overcommit when Green has the ball. He'll make you pay by finding the open teammate.
Here's Rivers. This game he had 12. Capella kicks to Clark. Lets it go from 11. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Here's Capella. The shot misses, and Golden State will come the other way. Iguodala outside. Over Gordon. Passes it to McKinney. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. McKinney's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Terrific pass. That's a quality possession. Green showing once again how valuable he is to them.
It's Harden with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got the game tied up here for Houston.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Cook kicks to Green. That's a floater go, and the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, I mean, it's not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm, but that's when you can make the extra pass. Play the role of the facilitator.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's McKinney. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Harden against Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. That shot is off. Good D by Harden. The Rockets shoot just 35% to start the game. Kicks it to Clark. Up top, Capella. It's Rivers on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala. The pass to Cook. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Houston. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for James Harden. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Here is Cook. Carter-Williams covering. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Cook, good. Cook's got 5. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Gordon. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Green, the pass to Iguodala. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Oh, that's called getting the most of every opportunity. Iguodala scoring off the screen.
Carter Williams kicks to Rivers. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Carter Williams. There's Gordon with the three. Happy to see that one drop, shooting a paltry 2 for 9.
That lightning quick release. Gordon catching and firing perfectly. Can't guard that.
Here is Cook. He has 5. Here's Jerebko. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's a tie game here in Oakland. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Steph Curry talks about what makes Coach Steve Kerr so unique as they balance winning with the big picture.
He genuinely cares about what's going on in our lives and our families, and basketball-wise, I think he's really opened my eyes to the perspective of just how you run a team, but that life is obviously a lot bigger than basketball. There's a nice little, marriage of those two that you can enjoy along the way in the process of what we do.
You know, that's a good way of putting it, isn't it? At the end of the day, life is bigger than basketball.
And Steve Kerr shows that. I mean, he cares about his players, his staff. Beyond that, he cares about the country and the world around him.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Oh, yeah, this is how they squeezed out extra possessions and captured the early lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Rockets, Austin Rivers is out there with Carter Williams. Then there's Nene. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. Now, here's Nene. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
You got to give the Rockets credit. I mean, other teams may have looked at the Warriors and threw up their hands, but not the Rockets. Houston tried to put pieces around Harden to contend for a title.
And that one's good by Clark.
When you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Warriors trail by 4. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. And we've seen Harden recruiting players to Houston, Chris, help attract another star and all those complimentary players.
I mean, he gives assists to the organization. He's a star and a pitchman. I mean, that's what you have to do at this point. Team up and load up if you want to win it all.
Here's Clark. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Great D that time from Green.
Yeah, good interior D there. Prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
Now, here's Green. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Inside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Clark. It's tipped. And some nice passing there by Houston. Another miss by Houston.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Timeout call the Warriors. Chris, when you were playing, you moved between a couple teams. What's the hardest part about getting traded that fans may not understand?
One is your ego. You don't want to usually leave. If you didn't ask for a trade, you don't want to leave that town, that city, the fans, or your players that have become friends. If you happen to be a parent, think about it. Your kids may be switching schools in the middle of the year. What if you have a kid that's in his senior year of school and you have to be traded and you may have to take the family with you? So many just tough situations for individuals and for families. The bond you develop with fans and the city and players, members of the organization is very strong. And so it's a lot of times it's shocking and hurtful. It's how quickly can you adjust because that new team wants you and needs you bad.
Good insight. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. Durant comes in for Uretka. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Cook. Now Carter Williams. James Harden missing on the three. And they're on the break. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And here's a look at some numbers for Kevin Durant. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. Averaging 25 points per, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
Carter Williams can't get it to go. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
Now, Tucker, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Harden outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 17 now.
He's so dangerous from out there. Harden can beat you off the catch, beat you off the bounce, beat you in transition, beat you when you sleep, beat you when you wake. He can beat you.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Thompson against Green. Thompson in the post. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, that's good, solid work in the paint.
And here's... And Curry pulls it down.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull. He's done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
So it's the Rockets now. The Warriors making the shot. Tucker finds Nene. Nene is out of Brazil, a quality player for whom injuries have always been a constraining factor.
Yeah, and that's one reason you like him in that reserve role, controlling his minutes, keeping him fresh, because he's a difference maker on the floor of both teams.
Warriors trail by 3. Thompson passes to Curry. It's Thompson off the drive. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Carter Williams slams it in.
The long legs of Carter Williams eating up the floor on his way to the rim.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Al Livingston, he had 10 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Tucker. Curry's shot is good.
Gorgeous shooting for him. Curry, the quick release. He's getting it done from mid-range.
Carter Williams against Curry. Carter Williams dishes to Nene. Pass to Green. Houston moving it around. Lock at 6. Harden inside the three-point line. That one's good from the corner. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
He He's so crafty with the ball. The ability to score inside and outside. Just a terrific night for Harden.
It's Durant on the wing. And that one, good. Durant's got his second basket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Chris, there are a lot of players offensively in this league who do certain things, just the nuances that create contact and draw fouls and get themselves to the line, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. When I think of fouls, if I was a big man in the league today, I would have nightmares about this guy because he gets to the free throw line almost like 10 times a game. He just Euro step his way to put his elbow up. He baits you to reach in and then his defensive line is so quick that once you put your hand in the cookie jar, it's like your little brother telling him, "Ma," and you get in trouble. And that's what he does. He makes sure that the refs, you get in that contact, you get the foul. And how about the Mark and Rosen? What he does is he's so strong attacking the hole. Marcus comes from the inside, using his big body in the post. Those come to mind at the quickest, using their skill set to draw fouls on other players. Because there's an art to it.
Now here's Thompson. Harden missing his last shot. Curry gets the bucket.
And doing much better now. In that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities. Bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Now here's Harden. 43 points out last game. Kicks it out to Gordon. Now here's Capella. Lets it go with the 3. The shot comes out.
I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
Looney. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
How about this? 3 titles in 4 seasons for the Golden State Warriors. Can't tell me they're not a team of destiny. And for the rest of the league, a formidable obstacle to the O'Brien trade.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And a deep 3 from Harden. They kick it out to Green. Down low. Over Thompson. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Harden.
Oh, well, that's tricky. Trying to stop Harden without fouling, that might be one of the most difficult tasks in sports.
And when you look at this Warriors super team, Chris, how long do you think they can keep going like this?
Well, let's think about this. Durant and Steph are just if they can make the salaries work, which will be tough, if they can make the salaries work.
Yeah, nós estava assim, essa uma coitinha.
the ball for Houston. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 26 points.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Stolen by Harden. Gordon for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
And Gordon has always been a lethal perimeter shooter. When he gets a clean look, he doesn't hesitate pulling the trigger.
From deep. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Steve Kerr. Coach, what did the team do in that first half defensively?